Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. It's not for any sign in particular. If it's found you, it's found you, and there's something you're supposed to hear. This is a new tarot deck, and I really love it so far. There's gnomes all through it. Obviously, it's a gnome deck. 8 of Cups. Yes, 8 of Cups. Firstly, the 8 of Cups is usually symbolising walking away and distancing yourself from things. This looks more like the 8 of Pentacles, which would be working. However, it's kind of like a combination. I feel like there's something where you may be finding yourself getting quite inventive, getting quite creative about a way to walk away from people, places, things, a situation. You're getting really creative about how to leave. 8 of Cups is like, really, look how good I look as I walk away from you. It's kind of like sassy, look how good, like, and it's just got this energy of goodbye. Thank you for nothing, and you just leave. But also it feels like, be interesting if 8 of Pentacles clarifies this, but it really feels as if there's something around your work to do with this. So this may be that you get an exciting opportunity to start a new job, start a new career, and that's also, it gets to like come hand in hand with you being like bye-bye to certain co-workers or bosses or something that were not very respectful to you or something, and so you get to go, toodles, I'm off to better things. And I don't know if you're even going to say that. It just seems like there's something quite exciting about you walking away from something that's not in alignment with you and that you know you've outgrown, and you're walking straight into something that you know is meant for you. The Moon card and the 4 of Swords. The Moon is mystery, the Moon is things unseen, it's very magical. It's also connected to having deep emotions. You might be feeling a lot of crazy emotions, a lot of heavy feelings out of nowhere, and with the 4 of Swords right next to this is nice because it's something about healing. The 4 of Swords is hibernation sometimes, but it's just rest and recovery, and there's something with the Moon card where if you are feeling very, very heavy emotions and you're not feeling too great, just trust that it's healing. And I say this, like, I know it's not what you want to hear, but it is the pain, it's the stuff that hurts when it's hurting the most, that it's mending, like the work is happening, that especially if this is around your heart space or even your mind. If something is hurting, it's because you're not ignoring it, you're paying attention to it, you're addressing it, and it's mending. And that hurts. But once you felt it, it's been felt, and you can leave it behind you. But I feel like you may be healing things that you've been left simmering for so long. I really feel like, also this also kind of feels like you may have, past tense, just recently gotten through this. You've just healed so much in a short space of time even. Like, it feels like the way that this little gnome is cut through the watermelon, I'm taking that as almost like ripping off a band-aid. It just like seems, because I'm just like, usually you would like kind of saw through, not saw through, but cut through a watermelon with a little knife, right? And you would have to work at it a little bit. Whereas she looks like she's just gone chop with that sword straight through that watermelon. She's just gone vroom. So I do feel like there's some healing, and because it's happened so quick, because you're dealing with something straight away and feeling it out when maybe you wouldn't usually, it hurts more because you're ripping the band-aid off. Because you're like, so don't think that, I don't know, some of you it's almost like you don't give yourself enough credit for the healing you're doing, for the work you're doing, and so you're almost going, oh, I'm being a bit of a wimp, or I'm being a bit of a wuss, it shouldn't be upsetting me as much. But it should, because of how much you're dealing with, how quickly you're dealing with, how, like, not self-aware, but how aware you're being and willing to face the facts when others wouldn't see or be willing to look at things from such a realistic standpoint. You see the realness. You're seeing the truth of a situation or of a past event, and because you're willing to look at the truth, I don't know, I feel like I'm connecting with people. You are so much more connected to the real world than others. It's almost like you might feel very, very different than everyone around you because you are so much more aware and paying attention. And not a lot of people are paying attention anymore, and it may not be their fault. It may be obviously technology and all the, you know, advancements or whatever you want to call it. But you're in the real world, you see things, you notice things, and so you feel things deeper because you know that you're more in reality. Whereas everyone else, it's almost like everyone else around you is escaping from reality, distracting themselves, avoiding things. And you're not avoiding anything. Not this week, anyway. 5 of Pentacles. There you go. I was like, you may feel very different, very alone from everyone else. You feel very left out. Even if you have lots of people around you, you're feeling a little bit alone this week because you're just feeling different. So you're feeling this separation of... you may feel like people don't get you or something. You may not feel very understood. Just know though, there's probably a couple people watching this video at once. So if you're sitting there watching this going, yeah, that resonates, I don't feel like anyone understands me, just know there's someone else watching this at the exact same time as you, thinking the exact same thing. So you're not actually alone in that feeling of feeling alone, of feeling like no one gets you, of feeling different, of feeling like the outsider. Just know that there's other outsiders watching this right now with you. Maybe you can make friends with them in the comments or something. King of Wands. King of Wands clarifying the 8 of Cups. That's interesting because I said there's like, why is my neck itchy? I said there's like this feeling of this sassy, like, bye-bye, see you later, toodles, and you get to walk away from people that don't appreciate you. With the King of Wands here, you may really, honestly, I feel like you're gonna like that identity or that frame of mind it puts you in. Don't get addicted. It's a weird thing to say, but I almost feel like this is such a nice feeling of being able to say goodbye and walk towards what's meant for you, that you may then go, ooh, and continuously do it, and continuously, like, whatever you're moving on to, the second it doesn't fit with you, you may go, okay, cool, goodbye. You may just get into a habit, or you may have already gotten into a habit of doing that with people, places and things, of going like, oh no, yep, bye, and you're just ready to leave, you're ready to go, because it just feels good to know that you're on your way to something else. But it's almost like, I want to say, the grass isn't greener if you keep doing that. So don't get addicted to doing that. I know it feels good. There's just something that feels so liberating and freeing about walking away from something. But if you always walk away from any chance of connection, the second it isn't perfect, you are going to find yourself feeling alone. So just don't get addicted to that. Know that that's nice in the moment, but it's like a wave. It's going to come and it's going to go. Don't get addicted to surfing that wave of, yeah, some of you, this almost could be like, how do I put it, like, what's it called, when people kind of, like an avoidant, you could be a very avoidant person in all ways. Clarify the Moon card. You have the Sun and the Four of Wands. Okay, the Moon and the Sun. So that's good. The interesting thing is, like I said, there's waves of emotions that are very deep and very heavy and very intense. Lovely thing is the sun is the happiest card in the deck. So the moon being deep hidden emotions that feel more sad, the sun being happy, the happiest card, all this joy, you definitely are having high highs and low lows. You're feeling the extremes. And with the Four of Wands though, it's balance. There's something very mirrored also. There could be someone around you that is doing the same thing as you. With the 11 of Wands, the Four of Wands is the 11-11 card. And so it's like mirroring. And I just feel as if there's someone around you. And notice in this moon card, there's two bugs there. There's someone by your side that you may feel as if like, I don't know why, like you feel like you're burdening them or something with your emotions, but it's like they're actually experiencing it with you. They're experiencing the waves with you of the highs and the lows. They're feeling that too, so you might as well feel it together rather like clarify the. But it's interesting because a lot of you feel alone and you are alone, but then you're like, oh, there's someone with me, and there's like this contradiction. So I'm not sure what this is about. This could be a companion, like a fur baby, or it could be you feel someone with you in spirit that's passed, but it's like you do have someone by your side, but you're also alone. So I do feel like it could be something kind of out of the box, something kind of out of the ordinary or something. Clarify the Four of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. Four of Swords, the way I read this was like ripping a band-aid off. And Knight of Swords is take your time. So definitely if you are finding yourself healing and almost beating yourself up for not healing quicker, or for being a bit of a wuss or something, you're not a wuss. You're not too sensitive. The feeling is the healing. Oh, the feeling is the healing, and I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles there, go easy on yourself, take your time. It's not an overnight thing. And so if you are beating yourself up, oh my gosh, this is so hard, this is so hard, this hurts so much, it's because you're ripping a band-aid off and you want it healed right now, right this second. Whereas if you just take your time, be patient with yourself, let yourself heal in your own time, like it's not a race, and the more you try to rush, the more you try to force yourself into being completely healed, which isn't even a thing, the more resistant energy you have to that. The forced energy is not healing at all, whereas healing happens in more calm, patient, pacing yourself energy of not needing to be fixed and perfect by tomorrow morning. Just letting things naturally heal themselves. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. You have the Emperor and the Rebirth card. You're taking control back over your life. The Five of Pentacles can be feeling, excuse me, random burp. The Five of Pentacles can be feeling lack, feeling like you don't have enough, or feeling very alone, feeling very left outside in the cold. With the Emperor card here, you're either taking control back and going, actually, I'm going to go make some friends, right? I'm going to go find ways to not feel alone. Or, I'm just getting, I am alone, but I'm not lonely. Like, someone's making a point to me. They're like, yeah, I am alone, but I'm not lonely, it's not a problem. And I just feel like it's not a problem, but there is something where you're gonna take control and go, yeah, but I would. It's not a problem to be solved, but it is something that would be better. You're gonna find more ease and more happiness. I don't know, some of you, it's like you're in this energy of survival mode without even realizing it. So you're like, yeah, I don't need anybody. I'm fine, I'm alive, I can look after myself. And then the Emperor card here is clarifying Five of Pentacles. I just feel like it's you going, I'm in control, I don't need anybody, I don't need anything from anybody. And it's It's like, yeah, you don't need anybody, but you're not supposed to. This isn't survival mode, this is life. You're supposed to enjoy it. And so if you enjoy it more with other people, I think it's time to let other people in. I don't know, I feel like... And a lot of you are like, yeah, I don't enjoy other people, but you just haven't met the right people, and you're going to meet the right people, but there's something where you need to put yourself in the position to do that with the Emperor, and you're about to start doing that. You're about to start taking the reins over your life and putting yourself out there more and letting yourself be exposed and seen so that the right people can find you. Because at the right, like... I don't know, I just feel as if there's something about you're not going to hide away. The Sun card, you're going to let yourself be seen and risk being seen so that things can... I really like this energy for you, because I just feel as if you're facing the facts, but you're not letting it, like you're not feeling any resentment or regret or anything. You're just facing the facts, where you are now, where you want to be, who you would prefer to be, what does that look like, what would your life look like, and then you're like filling in the blanks in between to get to where you want to be. And a lot of people aren't able to face the facts of who, like, the missing piece between who they are and who they want to be, but you are. You're very aware of what needs to heal and fix and move forward, and because you're willing to face the facts, you're willing to kind of, yeah, this is interesting, because if you notice, I usually talk, but I'm not, like, I'm just freezing up, and I feel as if there's a lot of contemplation you're doing. You're really thinking before you act this week. There's big things that you're making, big moves that you're making, big decisions, big blockages that you're unblocking within, like, your own, what you believe is possible for yourself. And so there's a lot of just quiet contemplation of you unraveling and unwrapping. See? Like, like, I keep freezing. There's something where you keep getting stuck in your head, and it's not that you're stuck in your head, it's that you're unraveling your thoughts and unpacking them and figuring out where they lead you and what they mean. Follow your thoughts, follow the thinking pattern, follow where it's taking you, figure it out. And with the Emperor as well, there's a business you've wanted to start, but you don't feel like with the Five of Pentacles you have enough money. Start it anyways. People will connect with what you're creating or doing, or your business concept, whether or not you are using the basicest, is that even a word? The cheapest of materials, doesn't matter. Like, it's the artist, not the tools kind of thing. Whatever this business is that you want to do with the Emperor, whatever this thing is you want to start it right now where you are with what you have. You don't need a fancy camera, a fancy phone, whatever this is about. You don't need a fancy laptop. You don't need a fancy anything. Start right now. You don't actually, a lot of you are like, yeah, but I actually do need this, 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 and this to start. And it's like, yeah, but what do you have out of that list? And what can you get on with? What can you move forward with? What process, what step can you take right now with what you have today? There is something, maybe small, but there is something you can do that will progress you further towards what you want to start. So I don't know, some of you it's just as if you feel like you don't have enough or you can't start yet, but you actually can start right now. And you're going to, you have the Rebirth card there. But you have to believe in yourself. I feel like that, like, I feel like you have to believe in yourself, otherwise you're not going to see what's possible. Please believe in what you're doing. Please believe in what you're about to start, and start it. Don't question it, just start it. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.